Hello, my name is Graham Elwood, and you are watching The Political Vigilante. So this isn't shocking, but Bernie officially announced Joe Biden today. We come to get together the most dangerous president. I'm joining Joe Biden's live stream. Boo. I wrote, so Senator Sanders is endorsing the lesser of two rapists. So long, Bernie. You could have seized this moment in history to change the world. Instead, you are this generation's Adlai Stevenson. Never Biden, never Trump. Dem exit. I've said it from day one. This isn't a shock. When Bernie dropped out last week, he said Joe Biden is a decent man, so we knew it officially. And it doesn't make any sense. I don't want to talk anymore about, because it's just like, I'm done with the Democratic Party. I'm done. I'm done with AOC. I'm done with the squad. I'm done with Tulsi. I'm done with Bernie. I'm done. Thanks. Thanks, Bernie. You rallied a lot of us. You inspired a lot of us. You got us all together. One of the reasons I'm here doing this. Thank you. But you weren't the guy. And now there's all the crazy neoliberals are doing. This was an op-ed piece in the LA Times. I will vote for Joe Biden in November and it will kill me. Melissa Batchelor, then why are you doing this? April 13th, LA Times opinion. Why, Melissa, why? Oh, and they're going to play this card. This is what they're going to come at us with, guys. Get ready. Get ready. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. There's several reasons I will vote for Joe Biden, a few of which have to do with Joe Biden. Few of which have to do with Joe Biden. For one, Ruth Bader Ginsburg is 87. She was born in 1933. So they're going to throw that at us. If you don't vote for Joe Biden, we lose the Supreme Court. We? Who's we? That's the card they're going to play. Roe v. Wade. That's their card. That's the guilt they're going to give us. Oh, you let Roe v. Wade get overturned. Which the Republicans are never going to overturn that because this country would have riots and they know that. That's their last. It's like Democrats saying we're going to outlaw all guns. Democrats can say we're going to do gun reform, we're going to outlaw the AR-15s. But if a Democrat really said we're going to outlaw guns, all the guns are illegal unless you're a cop or a soldier, the Second Amendment people would go bananas. And the Republicans know this. They're never going to, but if they try to repeal that, people will go nuts. So they're going to use the scare tactic. Joe Biden has no policies. He has nothing that excites anybody, but so they're going to use scare. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. So David Bethea, who I've had on this show, and when I asked him a couple weeks ago, I said, if Bernie drops out and endorses Biden, are you going to? He goes, oh, hell no. But here's what he had to say about Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Hey, let me tell you a secret. I don't give a fuck about Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Rome 6 Mile. Oh, I love this cat. I love this cat. I don't give a fuck. Like, is Roe v. Wade important? Yeah, but just that's what they're going to use. That's what you better buckle up. From now to November, you burn bros are going to kill the Supreme Court. You're going to put, they're going to, because of the burn bros, Trump's going to put a Russian on the Supreme Court. Get ready for that all summer. Here's what else he said. Don't listen to Bernie Sanders. He canvassed for Bernie Sanders. And he made such a great point. I reference his interview all the time. Please watch it. He said, look, Bernie Sanders was just the furthest left of any mainstream candidate that had a legitimate shot at the White House. But most Bernie supporters, myself included, I'm sure most of you, we're all to the left of him. We will move on without him and we will succeed. Thank you for teaching and leading the way, sir, but it's time our generation lead this fight. He's a millennial, man. Yes, absolutely. Because look, if the human race, if climate collapse, we're on the brink of the 6th extinction event. There have been 5 in the history of this planet that we know of, where all life got wiped out. And there's a meteor coming to this planet, and it's called climate collapse. And the way the whole country is rallying around, like, we got to stop COVID, and we're all working together, and we're trying this, we're talking to them. I mean, America, of course, is, sanctioning Iran and making things worse, but still, doctors all over the world are working, everyone's trying to get to, if we applied that, you know, if General Motors and if Ford and General Electric were teaming together to build, they're teaming together to build ventilators, right? If we applied that, we could end climate change. But he's right. We had him on the show, not me, us. I'm not voting for Joe. That's what Bernie taught us, and we should be grateful for that. If you want to be mad at Bernie, awesome. I'm all for it. If you're sad, if you think your heart goes out to him, whatever, great. But he did tell us, not me, us. Great. Thank you, Bernie. You're done. You're supporting the lesser of two rapists. I'm out. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to watch your podcast. I'm done. Not me, us. So all of us have said, I've said this on this show from day one, it's never, the outsiders look at us like we're crazy cult, wide-eyed culty cults. And this is the not me, us thing. This is what David said. This is what I said. This is what Jimmy said, Ron, Kim, everybody. We've all said it. We've all said it. Kim was a Tulsi supporter, but then eventually voted for Bernie. I was for him because we need a Green New Deal. Without it, we're done. Joe Biden's middle ground policy on climate will just delay the inevitable by a couple of years, maybe 5 at the most. Trump's a climate denier, so we have no chance of surviving with a climate denier in the White House, or any Republican for that matter. No chance. Joe Biden, we're not going to survive. It's just going to drag it out. Rather than just dying, we're going to be on life support. That's it for another 5-10 years, but we're still going to all be dead anyway. We won't see the year 2050. So that's why we got to go. Thanks, Bernie, and we're done. Everybody leave the Democratic Party. Don't give them a penny. I'm not voting for any Democrat. I'm going to interview some Democrats running to primary this person or that person, and I'll listen to their platforms. I'll listen. Great. And then I'll ask them this question. When the Democratic Party threatens you, if you win, what are you going to do? Because that's what they're going to do. AOC, that was a miracle. Oh my God, a waitress from the Bronx. Oh my God, we can win. We can do it. And they'll stick you on some committee in the middle of nowhere, and they don't want to, they get in there, they get a little power, they get a little taste, and they don't want to lose that because the Democratic Party says, we'll pull it away from you. And that happens to everyone. Everyone. The squad, buckling. They're going to back Joe Biden because the party told them to. And if they don't, you're going to be pulled. And if any of them had a spine or any real ethics, they would say, okay, I'm switching my party affiliation to independent. Sorry. Put me on the dumbest committee ever. I don't care. I'll say no to it. I'll just no. Whatever. But they're not going to resist, and they're going to tell themselves this lie of incrementalism. Well, we just sort of maybe. And incrementalism at any major point in history was never, anytime some big change happened historically, it was never done with pragmatic incrementalism. No. The civil rights movement, they said no. They did all these strikes all over the country. They said these Jim Crow laws are racist. It ain't right. We're humans. We deserve the same rights as everybody else. It's awful. It's tied to slavery. We're done. The Selma March, the shutting down that bridge, that was not an incremental, pragmatic solution. That was like, we're shutting it down. The garbage strike, the bus strikes, all those things they did in the South, they said, no, man. They stopped using the buses. That hurt those local governments in the South when black people said, we're not riding if you're making us sit in the back, we ain't riding on your bus. You don't get our money. So, he's right. Don't listen to Bernie. I'm done. I don't care. If Bernie, anyone, and they're gonna hang Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Sorry. If you guys lose Ruth Bader, it's your fault. It's your fault. Obama could have put people when he had the White House for 8 years. Oh, but he had to wait. Come on. We need to reform the whole judicial system anyway. The whole election systems anyway. So, Mussolini 2020. Mussolini 2020, not as bad as Hitler. Ted Bundy, 2020, he didn't eat his victims like Jeffrey Dahmer did. Come on, guys. Lesser of two evils. Shave your knuckles for justice. Hey, everybody. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification button and the subscribe button, even if you've done it before, because they're unsubscribing, many of you, every day. Watch the ads all the way through. If you click skip ad, I don't get paid. Also, support us at patreon.com/GrahamElwood or rockfin.com/GrahamElwood. Rockfin.com is a blockchain cryptocurrency platform. All my videos are on Rockfin ad-free. Thanks for watching.